decided to make this video in English. My English is kind of, I don't know, broken or how you say it, but that's fine. I can speak English. Yay! I wanted to make a Q&A. This time I don't have to make subtitles. I hope so, at least. If my English gets too bad, I might have to make subtitles, but I hope not. So I posted a picture on Instagram and asked for some questions. I'm trying to not answer the same questions over and over again, but some of them might be the same, but yeah, that's fine. What is your dream guitar, and if you could play one song on it right now, what song? Okay, my dream guitar is pretty much like everybody else's dream guitar. It would be like my own signature guitar, and yeah, it would be this guitar with these pickups in pink. Oh, so pretty! And what song I would play right now? Brompton Cocktail. Yay! What's your opinion on baby metal? I don't want to offend anyone, but I don't like baby metal, like, whatsoever. Why did you start playing guitar? You know, boys usually start because girls like it. You're great, greetings from Italy. Rock on! I started because it was basically a challenge. I was in the 6th grade, I think, and somebody played at like a Christmas event or something at the school, and this girl next to me that we didn't like not get along, but we wasn't like super close either, and she asked me, if you had 4 hours, do you think you could play Back in Black by AC/DC? And being quite shy and not like having very much confidence, and so it was very unlikely for me to say like, yeah, sure, whatever. But I actually said, yeah, I think I could do that. She just basically laughed at me and was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And that annoyed me to the point that I was just, okay, it's on. So that Christmas I went into the music shop, and my parents like bought a guitar for my brother, and they asked, do you want one too? And I said no, I didn't want one. Even though I had the challenge in mind, I was like, oh, no thank you. And then he got the guitar at Christmas, and he he basically didn't get to play it. I played it all the time. I really wanted to try like learning how to play like anything, but especially Back in Black. Quite honestly, I didn't do it in 4 hours. I didn't have a chance. But I really enjoyed playing. I started like really liking to play, and I just continued playing the whole like Christmas vacation or so. And my birthday is in the middle, no, the ending of February. And on my 13th birthday I got my first guitar. My brother got a Morgan like acoustic nylon string guitar, and I wanted an electric guitar. I was after all going to play Back in Black eventually. Fun fact, I never learned the whole song. I learned the riff. That was the challenge. I was happy with that, and I just continued playing. I could tell you the whole story another time. It's a really long story on how I like continued playing, and when she saw me like many years later, she was like, oh, you're playing guitar? And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm playing. So yeah, that's a little story. Will we see you playing bass guitar? Yeah, I like playing bass as well. Guitar is my favorite, but I like playing bass as well. I like playing like melodic stuff on the bass. I know some, it's not, I don't think it's a song, it's more like some jam thing I saw someone do on YouTube, and I learned it. Yeah, maybe I could do like some bass covers or something. If you have like request songs or whatever, just post them in the comments below. Yay! What's your favorite picking technique? I guess that's economy picking, I think. I'm not the biggest fan of like alternate picking, because it's like it has to be like up and down, like up and down, up and down, up and down, very consistent. That if you have like up and down, up and down, up and down, it's wrong. So economy picking is probably my favorite, because it's more forgiving in the regard that if you have like up and down and down and up and yeah, you can just play more randomly with economy picking. So I guess economy picking. Yeah, economy picking. How old are you? I'm 21. Yay! How did you learn to play guitar? I learned the first 3 or 4 years I learned on my own. I was just sitting in my room, just watching YouTube, just playing a bunch of songs that I like listening to, so I know how they're going before I like learn to play them. And then I was on an audition. That was the first time I was like playing outside of my room, was the audition. I was so nervous, I almost dropped my guitar. I got into like a high school with like normal subjects and all, and instead of like choosing like law or psychology or something, I had music theory and guitar stuff, and yeah. And there I had a guitar teacher that helped me a bunch. Thank you. I went there for 3 years. After I was done with high school, I just played on my own again. So yeah, something I learned on my own, and something I got help from a guitar teacher. Hey! Who are some musicians that inspire you to create music? For me, Santana, Russell, Malone, and Sinister Gates are a few. I get really inspired by like these huge guitarists like Sinister Gates and Andy James and Slash and all that. It's really inspiring because they're really good at what they're doing. But what inspires me the most is like the people I know. Again, I went to a music high school, and there I got to know like a bunch of really talented people. And whenever I see like them doing stuff, I get really inspired because I know them. They're so relatable and reachable, and that's something like Sinister Gates and Slash and all those people. They're not like, I don't know them on a personal level. Therefore, it's kind of a bit more inspiring to me to like get to see like the people I know make great songs and solos and everything. So I get really inspired by the people around me, like the musicians I know on a personal level. How did you come up with your YouTube name, and what is your real first name? First of all, my real first name is Agatha, and my YouTube name is kind of like a merge of like a lot of things. The A is for like Agatha, my real name, so I wanted to like symbolize my real name into like a name. And the Dun is for Jim Dunlop, the picks that I use, the guitar picks that I use. And the B is because I love bumblebees. They're fuzzy and kind of bubbly and adorable, and like despite all odds, they still fly. They like get bullied by the like wasps or so, like the skinny bees, and still they're like, oh man, I'm just fuzzy and adorable, and I can still fly as good as you. So just I'm awesome. So I love bumblebees. So then I guess like A, then and B. So Adunbee, Adunbee. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. I don't know. Originally it was for like PlayStation Network, but when I got around to like make a YouTube or so, I had a username that was pretty like not original in that matter, but nobody had used it, so I used it for YouTube. So yeah, that's how I got my YouTube name. Will you ever have merchandise, and can I help you with the designs? That'd be cool. Yeah. I don't know what the merchandise would be though. Sort of like a t-shirt with like "Be Awesome" with like 2 E's, like bee, you know, like bumblebees. I don't know. That'd be cute. Adorable. Could you try and answer a question in English to the best of your ability? I don't mind the subtitles at all. I simply would just like to hear you speak English if that's okay with you. Challenge accepted! I made a whole video in English. Hey! Do you use an HD camera, and if so, what type do you use to record your video? Yes, I use an HD camera. I'll post the name like some here or something. It's Samsung something. I can't see properly. I'll also post a picture on how it looks. Who do you think is a better guitarist, John Petrucci or Sinister Gates? Quite honestly, I'm not the biggest Dream Theater fan. John is a really good guitarist. He needs to have that one. He's a great guitarist. But I would say Sinister Gates is better in my opinion, because I like listening to his music more. Maybe to Petrucci. Let's just call him John. Maybe John is better like at techniques or play more clean or whatever. I'm not saying this is the fact, but maybe he is. But I think playing guitar and being great at guitar is more than just being able to play clean or play fast and slow and melodic and all that. It's actually like playing with emotions and soul. The best guitarists, they can do that, make you feel something through the music. And in that regard, I feel more when Sinister Gates is playing than I feel when John is playing. That's it for this Q&A. I accepted the challenge and made it in English, and I hear myself speaking English, and I can hear that it's not like perfect or something. But I'll get better, and yeah, if you have any questions or something, just post it like in the comments on YouTube or on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or something. And yeah, I'll see you next time!